What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seatbelt.
Now this one right here is crazy. So we've seen the controversy that the Nintendo Switch 2 has had when it comes to pricing, even though prices across the board on everything has just been very high, just across the board, just in life. But controversy with the Nintendo Switch 2 in terms of price and also in terms of the game key cards. But the difference with that is a lot of these game key cards, most in fact, are game key cards for a reason. Whether the file size is huge or, like several developers have pointed out, where the game would run a lot slower or not possible at all at the current speed of these carts to run on the Switch 2, meaning that some of these games wouldn't even be on Switch 2 if they had to rely on the read speed of Switch 2's physical carts, which is still faster, a lot faster than the original Switches, but not quite up to snuff compared to, say, the read speeds and things on the games, the physical games on other systems that these games are being ported from and designed for. Well, this one here takes the cake. And if there was anything Switch 2 to boycott, it would be this here. This is what needs to be boycotted. So we just found out that Pokemon Pokopia will not only be $70, but will also be a game key. And marks the first time that a game key game is actually published by Nintendo. So Nintendo is not the developer behind this game, but they are publishing the game. Now, this game is being developed by Tecmo with supervision by Game Freak. But the game is still going to be a game key. And there's really no reason for this game to, one, be a game key, or definitely be $70. So we've seen in the past that most games that have been game keys on the Nintendo Switch 2 have, even though they've been game keys and even though they've been some of the best looking games on the system, they still haven't been $70. Like we've seen, like Star Wars Outlaws, that game still wasn't $70. It was $60. Even though that gold version of the game was $70 on other systems. So these game key games have, for the most part, been cheaper than a regular price game due to them being game keys. And this cell phone looking game has the nerve to not only be $70 in full price, but to also be a game key. And there's literally no reason for this game to be a game key, because by Nintendo's own software page, this game is only 10 gigs. It's only 10 gigs, and Nintendo is the publisher. There is zero reason for this game to be a game key or $70. Now, I know there's a lot of big Pokemon fans out there that will buy anything Pokemon, but I'm telling you, don't buy this game. This is pretty much an intelligence test. If you buy this game at $70, if you buy this cell phone looking, actually worse than so, like this doesn't even it's not even really up to snuff with today's cell phone games. If you buy this crappy looking game at $70 and it's a game key, you are showing Nintendo that you will buy anything from them. Now, Nintendo makes incredible games that hold their value. But this won't be one of them. Okay? You should definitely not buy this game. Now, that's easier for me to say because I'm not a Pokemon fan. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. Actually, I wouldn't even consider myself really a Pokemon fan. But even if I was, I still would not buy this crap. Definitely not at $70. There's no one on earth watched the footage of this game and thought this game was going to be $70. There is no reason for this game to be $70. There is no reason for this game to be a game key. Nintendo is publishing this game. There's no reason for this game to be a game key. There's no reason that you can think of for this game to be $70. Don't buy this game. And I know people, oh, don't tell me what to do with my money. Look, stupid. Don't buy this game. You guys want to talk about purchases and games that set the stage for the future? If you buy this game key game that looks like trash at $70, you are going to set the precedent for the rest of the generation. Not buying this crappy game is perhaps the most important moment in the future of the Switch 2. Don't buy this game.